I don't know if I ever told you this or not, but I'm rich. I mean, I'm really, really rich. And you can be too. I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, I get house cleaners that come through our program all the time, and they say, Ange, can you help me grow $1 million cleaning business? And my answer is no, I cannot provide that for you. But you can provide it for yourself, because the $1 million cleaning business starts up here. It is something that you have to come to the table with. It is not something I can give you, okay? So I want to just stop for a second and say that lots of house cleaners jump in the house cleaning business because it's a low barrier to entry business. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff to get started. You don't need a fancy college degree. You just jump in and then you learn as you go, okay? But there are a lot of people that come from a minimum wage job. And so to go from $8.50 an hour all the way up to $35 an hour, there's this huge gap. And the gap happens up here. And then they get to the $35 an hour and they start sabotaging the clients that they have. They walk away from ill-fitted clients because they don't know how to negotiate and navigate those situations. And without knowing it, they torpedo their success so that they're right back to where they were, which is poor. And I say poor because poor is a state of mind. Poor is a state of mind that says, I can't make this work. I'm broke. I don't have enough money. I'm down on my luck and whatever. So you say you're broke, and I don't want you to confuse poor with broke. They're two completely different things. Poor is a state of mind that is desperate, that is scrambling, and doesn't have enough. Broke is a temporary situation. Broke is, I don't have money right now to pay the bills, but I can get myself out of this. That's broke, right? A temporary situation versus poor, which is like there's no hope for me, okay? Now, I said I'm rich, and I have to stop and preface this. I was born rich. I was born with 10 working fingers, which means that no matter where I go in my life, for the rest of my life, I can type, I can move my fingers, I can create things. I am rich, right? I got all the tools I need right here. All right, I have 10 working toes. That creates balance. I can walk, I can run, I can move, I can get from point A to point B. I'm not reliable on transportation. I can get where I need to go, right? I'm rich. Then I got this amazing body that I was given. I get to be responsible for my entire life. And you put food in one side, it comes out the other, and it takes all the nutrients out along the way, and it does what it's supposed to do with the muscles and the blood and the heart pumping and all that stuff. I don't even know how it works. All I know is that I'm responsible for it. And oh, wow, because if I had to pay cash for it, I don't think I could afford it. But I am rich in that I already have this body, right? As a bonus, I was given a brain. And the brain is the super cool part because it gets smarter as you go. So the more things you learn, the more things it restores and it retains, and it can then apply that to the next situation. I know, super cool, right? So I want you to stop right now and ask yourself, are you poor or are you rich? Because if you're already rich, you can build anything you want on top of that. But if you're poor and there's no hope for you, this is the time that you change the YouTube channel and you don't come back, okay? Because right now, we're going to go on a short series that I'm going to call the Abundance Series, and I'm going to put it in a playlist so that you can come back as a house cleaner and you can say, yes, this is how I'm going to build my business. We're going to take it from here all the way to here and then on to your wildest imaginations, but it has to happen up here first. So are you rich or are you poor? And I want to stop for a second and say, I understand broke. I understand broke. I was born in a large family, 19 of us kids, and we grew up on a farm, and money was very scarce. And as I was growing up, I knew that there was more out there. And I always asked myself, how do I get from here to there? I knew that there was other opportunity, but I didn't know what it was. And my family did not have the skills, the money management skills to teach me. And so I knew that I would be on my own once I moved away to try to figure that out on my own. We are products of our environment. And I'm excited because I came from an environment that loved me. They were kind to me. They gave me hope. I think the thing that they gave me most that I really enjoy is unconditional love, number one. And number two, the ability to think outside the box, because I've always challenged my own creativity. And so to me, that was a huge gift, far, far more than anything I could pay for with the dollars. And so I have always been rich. I was broke growing up, broke. But I was never poor. And I decided from a very early age, I will never be poor again. So right now, if you're going to come on this journey with us, I want to ask you, are you rich or are you poor? And if you're poor, can you get to just being broke for a minute, because that's a temporary situation, and understand the riches that you already have? As we go on this journey, we're going to elevate the riches that you already have, but you have to start with the riches. Because if you're starting out being poor, saying there's no hope for me, I can't go any further than this is my lot in life, I can't help you either. All right, so I want you to just stop and ask yourself, am I rich or am I poor? I hope you choose, I am rich. All right, if you have questions and comments, leave those in the notes below. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.